In Sahaja Yoga, now you have transformed yourself. I would say your Kundalini has done the job. But still, the difference between Christ and you is this, that you are coming from that environment, that style of life, that kind of thinking, which was all for your destruction. Everything, if you see now, is for your destruction. So when you are coming out of it, still these things hang over. Still you get affected by them. Even when you are rising higher and higher, you find suddenly you are again pushed down to some sort of a funny situation, to some sort of a degrading things. Of course, sometimes you are shocked at yourself. Sometimes you accept all that. So for a Sahaja Yogi, it is very important that after coming to realization, he has to be very introspective. Instead of seeing the bad of others, he should try to see what is bad within himself. It's very important that you have to know how far you are going towards your spirituality. Because Christ did not need this. He did not have to even introspect himself. He was something which was beyond any corruption. And for him, it was just a physical transformation in the sense that from he died and then he resurrected himself. But for us, it is very different. We are now Sahaja Yogis, but we were ordinary human beings. We had no light within us. Now the light comes within us and we see the light. Then what do we become? We have to become the light itself. Christ was the light. He did not have to become. But we have to become the light. And now you have to guard on the way this light might get disturbed, might be reduced, or maybe completely extinguished. So carrying on yourself with this light, first thing you should know that if you see the light is not proper, means you are not the light. You have to become the light. When you are the light, then in that light you can easily see how your mind works, what ideas it gives, what affects your mind while you are ascending. Is this the worry, or is this the responsibility that you have, or is this from the bad habits you had, that there is an impediment in your growth as a spiritual personality? So you have to guard yourself all the time and see for yourself how you are progressing. It's a very beautiful journey, very, very beautiful journey. Yesterday I was very much happy to hear the song of the Russians who describe about the journey of Kundalini. This is true, no doubt, that you are a realized soul. Basically, you were not a realized soul. But now you are a realized soul. You are an evolved state. Now what is missing is the idea that we are absolutely all right and nothing can harm us, nothing can bring us down. If you develop such a egoistical idea It's not going to help you at all. What you have to do is to all the time introspect yourself. That's what is meditation for. To see for yourself how you are keeping up your spiritual ascent. No one else can do it. It's your own individual work. Of course, if you go to the collective, immediately they will know what chakras you are catching. No doubt. They may not say, they may not refer it, but they will know definitely that such and such chakra is catching and this person has this problem. But they won't know themselves what they are catching. What is their problem is. So if somebody tells you that I think this chakra is catching in you, you should never feel bad about it. Because by keeping that chakra intact, you are ruining your own life. So what you have to do is to see that if somebody tells you that I think this chakra, is there something wrong, you should thank that person, thank what you have told me. Like a mirror. If you see in the mirror there's something wrong with your face, you can immediately correct it. In the same way, if somebody points it out to you, you have to be mature enough that you should know that it's a great blessing that such thing has been pointed out to you. Like the other day, there was some quarrel between the two leaders. Always, there are two leaders, always there are quarrels. There should not be. It's like two eyes never fight, two hands don't fight, two legs do not fight. But if there are two leaders, there's always a problem. You have to have always one leader, otherwise it's a big problem. So they were arguing among themselves, you see. Two leaders arguing among themselves. And they came to me. Immediately I saw one of them was absolutely caught up. I said, you put your hands towards me. When he puts his hand towards me, immediately he pushed it back. So what happened? He said, I'm getting burning sensation, mother. I said, that's it. Now do you know what's wrong with you? He says, I'm very hot-tempered now, I know. I'm very egoistical, I should not have behaved like that. But at the same time, he could have felt very bad because I said it to him. But he did not, because he is a surgeon. And he knows what is benevolent for him, what is good for him. He did not feel bad at all. On the contrary, he was so thankful to me that, mother, because of you, I have been found out. Otherwise, I was hiding it within my heart. Now, the problem with us is that we have achieved a lot of development within ourselves. And we have consolidated it. Also, we have a great collective force I can see in every country. We can give realizations to so many, and we can really establish all these great truths in our lives. We can do it. All the time we should establish them. But there is one point on which one should not be very sure that you have absolutely reached the last truth. You have to be careful on this point very much. I have seen people who go very high in Sahaja Yoga, come up very high and suddenly they go down very low. It makes me very sad, extremely sad. The reason is that they have no faith. Faith in themselves and faith in Sahaja.